What's up, you guys? This is HJ here with another podcast episode. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how games, businesses, and industries have changed in the past 10 years with the help of some of your favorite technology. A version of this episode using Spotify's Music and Talk feature will be available as a Spotify exclusive. Let's get started with today's episode. What's up, you guys? This is HJ here with another podcast episode. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how games, businesses, and industries have changed in the past 10 years with the help of some of your favorite technology. A version of this episode using Spotify's Music and Talk feature will be available as a Spotify exclusive. Let's get started with today's episode. We all know the games you love have evolved, but just how have they been able to do that in such a short period of time? How has the demographic of gamers impacted how the games look and feel? The short answer is, it's complicated. The long answer might surprise you. Let's start with the hardware. The gaming hardware has significantly changed the gaming sphere. For example, RTX lets gamers and creators, like myself, explore worlds like never before, using stunning visuals to improve the game environment by simulating realistic lighting in ways that were not possible a few years ago. These changes in hardware, like DLSS3 and other changes to GPUs, also allow game developers to further advance their games by improving the quality and graphics of the games. In addition to this, GPUs are the core process of most games, excluding the CPU and RAM, but all three work hand in hand to ensure a smooth gaming experience. On one hand, the CPU works with the components in the PC, the internal components, to help the game run smoothly and multitask between all different aspects of the system. The GPU allows the game to render the 3D graphics needed for the game to run successfully. Meanwhile, the RAM, for example, would actually allow different programs to multitask with the GPU and the CPU at the same time. The way that the gaming demographic has actually changed the way that the games look and feel is the demand of creators and even basic gamers and businesses, and even some industries, to actually be able to enjoy their favorite games or work on their workflow seamlessly and with minimal impact to their system and to their device as a whole, as well as improving the graphical quality of most programs in ways that would actually allow them to be productive and make things work seamlessly without hardly any interference or problems at all. Coming up after the break, I'll explain how the hardware changes in gaming have allowed for businesses and corporations to enhance their operations even if they're not using the new hardware for games. Gaming hardware isn't just for gamers and tech businesses. Some ordinary businesses use the new graphics on their hardware to accelerate speed and performance of their devices, as well as allow for seamless workflow. In many cases, businesses who work together in other graphical design areas, such as cartoon editors, simulation development for simulators, and even some designers working on building something, may use the hardware to advance the final production or product. Podcasters like me, and even some other radio creators, may use hardware advances in laptops such as microphone noise cancelling or noise isolation to record their episodes or radio content. Additionally, for example, I use my laptop's advances in audio and noise reduction to create some of my podcast episodes and songs if need be. For gamers who are also YouTubers and streamers, some use dual channel RAM and higher clock rated CPUs to help improve the quality of their games and streaming, plus the multitasking that is required. For example, the RAM increase would allow them to run games and record at the same time. You may not have thought about it, but the headset or microphones that are used in song recording and radio broadcasts have special technology inside to help them function better, like the quality of voice and recording quality, and the pickup patterns and sensitivity of the microphone. Coming up after this last break, I'll sum it all up for you in a way that makes sense for the audience.